Like where guys are like, I don't chase. If I have to chase a woman, like she's not the one, I don't want her.
I made a video saying if a man doesn't chase women, what does he chase? Dick. It was a serious question, but then a bunch of angry men got in the comment sections.
I'm no longer interested in men that don't believe in pursuing a woman. God.
Chasing a woman is the quickest way for a man to lose his sanity. It's a waste of time.
My hot take is that men shouldn't be allowed to sit.
Y'all felt a certain kind of way when I posted about chivalry being dead.
Women should offer to pay the whole bill so that men actually know if we're really interested or not.
Chivalry is not dead. It is very much alive, and it is very...
Chivalry isn't for every woman. It is, however, for the ones that earned it. Kindly subscribe to the channel as it further supports us in our work. Thank you.
I'm no longer interested in men that don't believe in pursuing a woman. God calls a man to find a wife. Be that man.
I made a video saying if a man doesn't chase women, what does he chase? Dick. It was a serious question, but then a bunch of angry men got in the comment sections, wrote their opinions, which is completely fair, which is completely fine, but now it's my turn. So when I say chase women, I'm sorry for not being more specific. I will take full accountability because I know when talking to men, you have to be very, very specific. So I know this, I should know better. But what I really meant is being more persistent, deciding, you know what, this is the woman I like, and if she doesn't text me back, then I'm going to send a double text, right? I'm going to do a little chasing because she's the woman, and I'm not going to sit up here and try to match her energy because she is a woman and I am a man, right? So maybe if I don't get a text back, instead of waiting, call her. Maybe I could show some consistency. That's more so what I meant. But because I know men are scary creatures that do scary things to women, I know why it got blown out of context, because when you guys hear chase women, you think of actually chasing down a woman that's showing absolutely no interest in you and wants to be left the fuck alone. The second comment that I saw that was very common is that you guys don't chase women because you're chasing money. And all I'm going to say about that is you're a fucking liar. And even if you are, chasing it, a lot of the comments I saw is like, oh, well, if a woman really likes you, you don't have to chase her. Well, the money must not like you then, because it's fucking running way faster than you ever could.
She's not sorry at all. This woman built her entire platform around decentering men, yet every single post and video she makes revolves around men. That's not decentering. That's obsession disguised as empowerment. And as for men being more persistent, that's terrible advice. A man should never chase someone who's clearly showing disinterest or playing games. If she's acting distant, dismissive, or hard to get, she's not into you, period. A woman doesn't run from a guy she truly wants. The thing is, these women don't actually want love. They want power. They like the idea of a man being obsessed with them because it feeds their ego. The more he chases, the more control she feels she has. It's not about connection. It's about validation. They'll act uninterested just to see how far you'll go, how much attention you'll give, and how desperate you'll become. And once they realize they've got you wrapped around their finger, they start to lose respect for you.
And you know what? I don't like to date my type of guy anymore because I feel like it's really boring because he treats me so good, which, like, common sense, like, you want to be treated good from a guy. But when you get treated good, it's kind of like boring. And don't hate me, but I do love toxic. And I don't mean like super bad, but I like some spice in my life. And yeah, that's why I kind of don't like my type of guys anymore. I like somebody who, like, I don't mean mistreats me in a bad way, but you know what I mean by toxic? Yeah, that's my type.
Is chivalry dead? Is it dead? Is it gone? Is it not in existence anymore? I don't know. Is it out there? Like, are we still being nice to women like that? Be nice to me. Like, is that so much to ask? Like, open the door for me, pump my gas for me. I'm not saying you gotta pay for the dinner and pay for my gas. I mean, it would be nice if you did, but I'm not saying you have to. I'm an independent woman. But, like, show me a little respect as a woman that I got ready and made the plans to come out with you.
If you're bragging that, oh yeah, like, I just, I'm not going to chase a woman. I'm going to have her come to me. I'm not going to pursue women. I'm going to have her come to me. She needs to show me that she's worth being with. Like, I'm sorry, in what world? You are not the prize. The woman is the prize. Always. Okay? Because a lot of the high quality women that you want are going to require you to pursue them.
The idea of reciprocation, showing interest, doesn't exist in a lot of these modern women's minds. It's all about them. It's like she just said, the man isn't the prize, the woman is, so therefore he needs to jump through hoops to attain her. They have this superiority complex, like just being a woman automatically makes them the reward. What these women really want isn't a partner, it's an audience. They want to feel desired, not loved. They crave attention, not connection. And that's why so many of them end up alone, wondering why the very men they claim to want don't take them seriously. The irony is, the men who actually have value, the ones with discipline, focus and self-respect, won't play those games. They'll walk away, because they understand their worth too. And that's why so many of these women end up confused and alone, wondering why the men they want don't want them back.
Unpopular opinion for my ladies. If you find yourself talking to a guy that you are in a masculine role, that you pursue him, you text him, you're arranging the dates, stop. Stop wasting your time, because he doesn't like you. You're not the one. When man really likes you, he's in a masculine role, he wants to pursue you, and he wants to make you his girlfriend. It's very simple. Number 2, he's gay. He's just the closeted one. He doesn't want to come out just yet. He probably is going to marry you, make you a child, because it's much cheaper than actually paying for surrogate mom and the egg donor. So, ladies, think twice.
Hey, I know this is a sore topic for the guys, but I hate to keep on reminding y'all. I get comments all the time on my videos on this topic where guys are like, I don't chase. If I have to chase a woman, like, she's not the one. I don't want her. I want her to chase me, like all this stuff. But the gag of it is they will chase. I watch them do it. I watch them. The same guy saying, I will not chase a woman, will absolutely chase a woman that they think is out of their league. Will absolutely chase a woman that they think is their dream woman. Happens all the time. Don't listen to anybody who claims it doesn't. With men, I've learned that when they like a girl, there is a sense of urgency. They realize that they need to bag her or someone else will, so they'll go for it. So many guys have told me this, but I've also seen it with my own eyes. One time there was this guy that was interested in me, and he came to visit my city, and we spent like the weekend together. We kind of like showed him around with all my friends. And at the end of it all, he was like, hey, like, I am really interested in you. That's why I came down here. I really want to pursue things with you. And I know if I don't do this right now, someone else is going to snatch you up. So I'm just shooting my shot here. Meanwhile, I had no idea that he was here trying to pursue me. I just thought he wanted someone to show him around the city, but whatever. But if that's not proof that they know that if they like somebody, they have to pursue, because they know how it works. They know how other guys work and how they think. So no, don't let these guys fool you. Don't think that just because they're saying they won't chase, that they won't chase. They will. They'll chase. And if they're not chasing you, then you're not the right girl for them. No worries. But just know if he did like you, he would be chasing. So don't listen to these guys. They're lying to you.
Yes, there's a sense of urgency when a man truly likes a woman. But let's be real, that feeling isn't exclusive to men. Women feel it too when they genuinely like someone. It's a human thing. A man chasing and a man showing interest are two completely different types of men. One is running on desperation. He's trying to convince her to like him, to win her approval, to prove he's enough. He's driven by fear. Fear of losing her, fear of being alone, fear of not measuring up. The other man, the one who shows interest, moves differently. He knows his worth. He makes his intentions clear, but he doesn't beg. He gives energy only where it's reciprocated. That is not a man who's chasing a woman. That's a man who understands value and boundaries. A lot of men today say they don't chase women because there's nothing worth chasing anymore. And honestly, they're not wrong. Too many modern women bring attitudes and then demand the world.
I will never be as strong as a man. I will always be more spiritual. The Matrix is fighting for you to live in your masculine. They want you to live in your masculine because they don't want women to have that craving, that need to raise a family, to create their reality. And they don't only just create their reality, but they create their family's reality. What's happening if women are living in their feminine, creating their reality? The Matrix isn't creating their reality. Women that are working 9 to 5, hustling, trying to outdo men, where are their kids? getting their reality programmed by the Matrix through school, through daycare. And now I understand some women have to go to work. I get it. But why are we working in the first place? It wasn't like this 50 years ago. They have instilled the belief into our mind that we are not equal to a man. So we are chasing something that never even existed in the first place because women are on a whole nother level.
You know what I noticed? I noticed that women are the ones picking the men. And that is a problem. Let me explain. It is rare nowadays that a relationship comes from the man being like, let's be in a relationship. It's usually the woman who puts that boundary and forces the guy to make a decision. And that's what I mean by women pick the men. They decide, okay, I'm picking you. You are going to be my boyfriend or my husband or whatever. And it usually happens. And that is a problem because men are so indecisive. They're so unsure of what they want. The woman ends up forcing them into a relationship. The relationship will fail, whether it's 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. And then the relationships where the guy was the person to say, hey, I want to be in a relationship with you. I'm ready to make this a real commitment. Those are the relationships that I noticed succeed like insane. Ladies, I'm not telling you not to pursue because
I don't know where this woman gets her information from, but it's completely incorrect. Women, the majority of the time, do not pick men. They wait to be picked. Most of them sit back, hoping the right guy will approach them, text them, pursue them, and make all the moves while they just exist. Matter of fact, we constantly see women online complaining about how men don't approach anymore or men aren't entertaining us. The idea of making the first move to most modern women is foreign, almost offensive. They've been taught that showing interest makes them look desperate, that a man should always initiate, and that her value drops if she's the one to express desire first. But that's outdated thinking. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with a woman making the first move. This idea to tell women not to shoot their shot is probably why many of them are still single and still complaining.
So I had to make a TikTok about this, y'all. Me and my girlfriend went out last night for drinks at a bar in Dallas. And I just want to say, like, what happened? What happened with the Chivalry? You see that bar?
You want to know what happened? I'm going to tell you what happened. See, what y'all girls don't understand is that when men get online, they actually be paying attention to the stuff that y'all be saying and doing, right? Especially when attractive girls get online and say and do stuff. That's who they be focused on. So every time you see a pretty girl make a video and talk about how she be disgusted when men talk to her when she out, how she don't like it when men look at her, men have conversations with her, don't talk to her. Like, when she makes videos like that, the men are paying attention. When women like that are making videos, the men are paying attention, right? And so they figure, okay, well, this must be what it is. This must be what women want. Right? It don't matter about the women who ain't really that attractive who get online and be like, oh my God, we want you to talk to us when you out. Like they're not listening to you. They listening to the girls who they find attractive and what those girls are saying, right? So you can't counteract the girls who they find to be attractive and them saying silly stuff online. So back to the point. Because those girls are getting online and saying silly stuff like that, when men go out now, they not hollering at you, they not bothering you, and they not getting up out their seat to let you have it. You know why? Because you've gotten online and showed how entitled you are, and you've shown how disrespectful a lot of y'all are. Why would somebody want to give up their seat for you? Right? You knew you was going to be standing up when you put the heels on.
I was on the tube today, and like, I don't expect it because I'm in London, I know. But like, I'm there, and all the men are just sat on the seats, and it's fine, I don't expect them to get up for me, like, I'm young, like, whatever. But there are, like, I would say, like, even middle-aged women, like, they don't have to be, like, 90 and decrepit for you to get up. Like, wear some chivalry. Get off the seat. If I was a man, I'd do it so differently. I'd be amazing, honestly.
My hot take is that men shouldn't be allowed to sit.
Sounds very rational. Let's hear the reasoning behind that one.
It's truly an epidemic that every time I go on the transit, it's full train. Majority of the people sitting are men.
Maybe. They got there first.
Like, as long as there's a gender pay gap, Women should not be standing on public transit.
Really? Okay. So even if that is the case, why exactly would that entitle women, just by virtue of the fact that they happen to be women, to sit down and have men stand? How is that helping with promoting equality?
Yesterday I was on the path, and like a really old man. There was one empty seat, and I saw him, and I was like, please sit. And he's like, no, it's okay, like, you sit. And I was like, no, please, sit down, like, you're obviously unwell. And look around, every other seat is taken by, like, young, able-bodied men.
I have an idea, possibly a solution that might solve everything. Instead of complaining about it on social media, why doesn't that person address one of those young, able-bodied men that are sitting down and explain to them why a fellow young, able-bodied woman should be sitting down instead of them?
And all the women are saying, there's someone who's pregnant.
Well, the pregnant woman probably should have been given the option to sit down if she so chose to.
That's ridiculous. And I won't rest until men aren't allowed to sit.
Well, I hope they're resting sitting down, because it could be quite a long wait, especially if they're going to have to try to explain in a way that makes sense that they want to be seen as equals, but yet want special treatment.
I guess she thinks men don't get tired after a long day of labor, work, or anything that demands real effort. To say men shouldn't be allowed to sit doesn't just show the misandrist mindset. It exposes the deep lack of empathy and understanding. If she's that mad about chivalry, if she's that mad that women couldn't sit on the train, then she can simply ask for the seat. But see, that's the problem. These types of women don't want equality, they want entitlement. They expect a man to automatically stand up, not because it's the polite thing to do, but because they believe it's their birthright as a woman. A respectful man will always get up for an elder, a pregnant woman, or someone clearly in need. That's called being decent. But for an able-bodied woman, what's the difference between her and him? They're both tired, both working, both dealing with life. So why is it only the man's job to sacrifice his comfort?